I want to send my beautiful son to the king to be his lover, so I decided to send him abroad to learn the art of attraction, an education in how to be seen, how to be desired, and how to be chosen. There were men who specialized in teaching such things: posture, gesture, the tone of a gaze. Rumor said the king favored men, but I trust no rumor unless I see the truth with my own eyes. Soon, the king's traveling court was to pass through our town and rest at our home. It was an opportunity I would not ignore. The next morning, my family and I waited at the door to welcome them. My husband whispered that those attending the king were his private companions, and that the most powerful among them was Sir Somerset, the man who shared not only the king's company, but also his authority. When evening came, we expected the king at dinner. Instead, it was Somerset who appeared. He inspected every dish, dismissed the servants, and declared that the king was not hungry. He told us not to eat either, as the sound of chewing might disturb His Majesty's rest. I rose to speak, but he turned his back and left without a word more. I did not sleep that night. Opportunity rarely knocks twice, and silence can hide the truth I seek. So I went quietly to the king's chamber. Before I could approach, Somerset stepped out. He accused me of watching him, of crossing boundaries. His arrogance amused me more than it angered me. I studied his face, thinking how easily my son's beauty would outshine his.
What? What is it?
You are so handsome, but you must be terrified, no? This head will turn one day for another more beautiful.
Well, luckily, there is no such man.
Then the door opened, and the king appeared, disheveled, distracted. He mentioned, almost absently, that if such a handsome young man truly existed, he would like to meet him. I lowered myself in a deep curtsy. When I looked up again, what I saw confirmed everything I needed to know. They were together, and I no longer doubted the path I must take. My son was born to be admired. Now I only needed to place him where admiration could become advantage. I learned soon after that the king lacked a page, a servant to carry his tray. It was the opening I had been waiting for. I was certain that once the king saw my son, he would not forget him. A week later, my son returned from his training. He had changed, his presence brighter, his confidence sharper. I told him all I had discovered, and together we prepared. At the banquet, I watched as he walked toward the king, every step practiced, precise. But just as he approached, the man he was replacing stretched out his foot and tripped him. Laughter filled the hall. My son became the evening's entertainment. Yet I felt no panic, because when I lifted my eyes toward the throne, I saw the king watching him, not with ridicule, but with interest.